Let's go, baby. We got big time in the house. We just wrapped up a long stream, baby, much longer than what we thought. Okay, now Kong, my man, right-hand man, my own personal Jesus Christ right here. Tell me about big time. I first heard about big time from, I think, Alex Becker, like 2 years ago. We had Hustle talking about it. I had my kids look at it. My kids were like, ooh, big time was always one on my radar. Kind of forgot about it. Okay, all of a sudden, Kong talking about big time all the time to me. All this stuff going on. Okay, I know it's got a lot of money behind it, a lot of VC money behind it. I think it's being put out by a big time company. All right. And so Kong is going to tell us all about it. All right. And so it's bigtime.gg. We got Web3 crypto gaming in the house. We're going to dissect this. We're going to talk about it. You come here. You cannot play the game without getting a code. You can't get a code. Okay. So when you come here, you come to bigtime.gg and then I hit redeem a pass. You have to get a pass, right, Kong?
That's right.
How do we get a pass? I just got one from you, but how does any other average Joe get one?
Well, I'll tell you how I was able to get yours, just so everybody kind of knows. So I had to go in my guild. Big shout out to Vast Impact Gaming Guild. So we'll be doing future stuff with them. I'm actually, maybe if we have time today, I'll get you an application filled out for them, and you can be in part of the guild. So I had obviously someone I knew through the guild hook me up, was able to hook you up, and that's how I got this one. So go ahead.
Oh baby. Okay.
And then,
so that's how did you get that pass again? How did you do that?
So I was able to have another guild member of mine that already has access, was able to get one. I'm pretty sure certain people can get theirs refreshed maybe weekly or monthly. I'm not exactly sure on that. I haven't seen where I've been getting a reoccurring supply. I know it's pretty tough to get these.
Why is it tough? Why do they make it tough?
I don't know 100%. I know they were doing a big drop of some here in probably the last 24 hours through the guild I'm in. I don't have that stuff pulled up right now.
Okay.
But I think they've just been letting people trickle in, so they haven't been overloading servers and have been maybe doing it in a pretty strategic manner.
Is it still like in a beta? Or is this a beta?
Just came out of beta and now in preseason. So it was an extensive alpha period, which is when I got access. My uncle and I, invested in some land probably over a year ago, and they had like a Jade pass that that's when I first started playing and kind of accumulating. And then after the alpha extensive beta phase, more people were able to get access. And then now it's come so far, man, just from what I've seen in the last, year and a half.
Baby. And we're going to talk about the token and the tokenomics too.
That's right.
Talk about it all.
Yes.
Okay. So that's awesome. So you go to bigtime.gg. First, though, I hit redeem a pass. You can't download the game yet on Apple. Is that right? So I'm not going to download the launcher, but I got your code. And again, if somebody wants to get a code, what should they do? If somebody wants to get a code, what should they do?
I would say go to our Discord, where I got mine, Vast Impact Gaming, or in Big Time Discord, one of the two.
Okay, is that in the description below, baby?
It will be. I don't think it is at this second, but it will be.
We'll put it in the description below. Okay, then you can get a code. Hopefully, you might have to grind and weasel your way in there.
Okay. Also, Vast Impact Gaming X page. If you subscribe to their X account, / Twitter, whatever you want to call it, that's where I saw. You know what? Go to that, and if you can show them, Grady.
Okay.
Vast Impact Gaming.
Vast Impact Gaming.
Yeah, and it goes by VIG. There it is.
Okay.
All right, so go to their most recent post, and I think you'll see what I was talking about. Maybe not the very most recent one, but I saw where they were doing a giveaway of quite a bit of. So yeah, something like this. There's Big Time's page as well. So
yeah.
This is a good place to start for people to try to get exposure, ask questions. And I'm sure they got their Discord probably linked right there in the description.
Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. Okay, you go to bigtime.gg Apple.gg. When you get a pass, you click get a pass. This opens up. You create an account. I was able to do all this on my Apple computer, and I put in my code so I can play now. Okay, and it tells you, how, and this is just web-based here, but then you download the game. So you got to launch the downloader, and apparently not working yet on Apple. Is that right?
Right. It's going to be Windows only at the moment. That's probably another reason they haven't just been, going crazy with the access.
Okay.
But yeah.
Is that going to change? Are they ever going to
100%? I know
Okay.
that I don't think they've got a date on it yet, but definitely.
Okay. They've got the NFT marketplace. You can still do
All right.
all that.
So on the left side, click just the big time logo on. Yep. So that way you're only looking at their stuff. This is similar to, like, say, the Gala marketplace, where it shows you their different games.
They have,
So that's
Big Time has several games.
Yes, sir.
Really?
These guys are I'm trying to think of. There's a big Web2 gaming studio that the guys that created this are behind. I'm at a loss right now. I should have done a little bit more freshening up. But so example, these, you see those mystery boxes there. These are things we've been getting dropped, not that specific one, but just for playing and going in and playing the game. Every month at the beginning of each month, they've been dropping these boxes to you. And just now with this token launch and this preseason launch, now you can open these mystery boxes. So the community is hype. Everybody's seeing all this cool stuff they're finding in these boxes.
You got to have this stuff to play the game.
Yeah. I mean, these are all cosmetics, right? So basically, they don't strengthen the weapon that I know of. I got to do a little bit more detail. You can get different tiers of weapons. You can craft different tiers of weapons up to like tier 10. But most of this stuff is cosmetic. I can show you in a minute that you've got your own personal metaverse that you put all this furniture and stuff in. So, dude, the economy is built out pretty significantly, bro. Like it's impressive.
Okay, and you're saying the token that just launched, like on the 10th of October, it looks like it came out here at 7 cents, and it went up to over 30 cents, but it's been holding around 25 cents. Right now it's at 23 point something. Okay. And the reason why it's been holding like this, instead of what you often see, the coin pumps and then dumps straight down, it's holding because there's demand for the token. There's need of the token. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. You have to have the token. I got to get more specific. I'm sure there's a bunch of media and articles on this. But you have to have the token as maybe almost like a gas or utility feature in game to craft different gems that you attach to your weapons, which enhance your weapons, which is cool. Very cool.
Okay. So it's got 50 million in trading volume. The market cap's at 35 million. So the circulating supply is only 152 million tokens, but there's a max of 5 billion tokens. How do you know any more detail on how that shakes out with the tokenomics and how that works?
We'll have to do a second video on the tokenomics unless you want to pull the white paper now. I haven't got into a lot of that.
That's okay.
Into the weeds on that quite yet, just because I've been spread a little thin. But shout out to Blue Ghost, dude. That's my uncle right there who has the space that I was telling you about. Yes, so he has the highest level exalted space. There's like 3 of each tier basically. And so whatever tier space you have, you can only craft up to that tier weapon or item, right? So the most sought after, rarest weapons can only be crafted by the exalted space, which if you want to go back to that page and look how much they're selling for right now, I think a small exalted is like $900.
Okay. Wow.
And then they got 3-4 more levels down from the exalted. And so you can have a forage and an armory connected to this space, and that is what enables you to craft the weapons. And then I think you got to have the big time token and these shards and these other things to craft these gems which attach to the weapons. And it's way more in depth than that, bro. I'm probably butchering a lot of stuff that the OGs that are in deep, know hands down left and right. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more on this because it's just so vast. And I've been
okay. No worries. We'll deep dive into tokenomics. So right now at the moment, I would say, I don't know if it's a speculative play, to buy and try and sell? Maybe not, but it could be. But it's like, as far as the tokenomics go, we need to do a deeper dive in that.
Yeah. Well, the Blue Ghost over there just got airdropped 5,000 of them, so that was pretty significant, you know.
Yeah.
And
From
it's still
owning
holding up
land
pretty well. It doesn't look like people have been dumping it. So which, and I know, you know, that makes me think it's got utility in the game, you know.
Utility, baby. That's what we need. So we want to get to a place where, with crypto, with anything, but with gaming especially, or with anything we're doing, where people have such need or demand of a token that you don't, you know, they're not even thinking of it as a speculative play for gain. They're just like, I got to have this token to play the game. As an example, you want to play big time, you got to have the token. And so without even calculating in their mind for gain, they need the token. Okay. We've seen that anytime that happens, that's when a coin in crypto truly pumps and sustains and holds. Okay. So we've seen it out there before. So even, you know, you look at a lot of these different protocols or different things, the coin pumps when, even outside of speculative plays and trading and all this and that happens, where there's true blue real world demand for the coin. That's always what we look for. And then of course you still want to look at inflationary versus deflationary, all these different things, but that is the most important thing, where there's true blue demand for the token. That's what we're looking for. So just because this doesn't look great right now, it's only like, it's what? I mean, it's like not even, it's like 3% circulating or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Or whatever that is. Trying to do the math in my mind. Doesn't mean it's bad tokenomics necessarily, but it, you know, be careful. If that's what you're trying to do, is just buy and sell. Maybe not yet, but we'll do a deeper dive on the tokenomics. Now,
sure.
Once you are able to get a code, you come here to bigtime.gg, you click get a pass, you start an account. Okay. When I did that, it just connected right to my Discord. You can do it with Google, or you can just do like an email. I did it with my Discord, had it, you know, it logged. That's how I log into my account, just through my Discord, and it has my email now. And I did a 2-factor authentication, and then I put in the pass. Okay. So, and when I put in the pass, I was able to, let's see if I can hit back. Yeah, there we go. This is where I was. And so
yeah, you're in your wallet.
Just download the launcher page.
There you go.
Okay. And so to play the game, now you want to share your screen, Kong. He's going to show us how to play this game. And I'm sure, again, there's more detail.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, baby. Oh, there it is. Okay. So how did you get to this part?
So as soon as you download that launcher, you're going to, obviously it's going to have to, you know, open and extract the file and download it to your whatever Microsoft you're using.
Wow.
And then you just open it, an open loot launcher. Like I said, that's like the gaming studio.
Yes.
And it'll take you right into a really cool tutorial, which I was hoping to show you. This is just right past that tutorial. You basically go to this town right here.
Okay.
And it showed, you know, the tutorial is really cool, dude. They just updated it, I think, for the preseason. It used to not be as like cinematic as it is now. This is probably real laggy because we're streaming it. But
no, it looks good on my side.
Okay, well, it's not this laggy in real life, but it's smooth, man. I mean, these are all people live in the game right now. Look, they even put like some
can you beat them up?
Some Halloween stuff. No, you can't beat them up, but so yeah, this is, so you see the, you know, the weapon I have here. So this is cool. You can go to your, you know, like your menu page and look at all your inventory and stuff. But your collectibles, look at all the different weapons I've got here. Look, you can just click on them and bring them into the game, and then right back out, and boom, you got the new weapon, which is sick. And
sweet. So it takes you into tutorial. We kind of figure out what's going on. You can get, do you have to own an NFT to play this?
So no, you don't have to own an NFT. These are all cosmetics. So it's not like traditional NFTs like we're used to. I think they're basically all cosmetics and stuff you just add, like that furniture, into your personal
Oh,
metaverse, which I'll show you in just a minute.
okay.
But they are tradable. So they're
Okay.
just cosmetic NFTs. They don't like make you have to actually play and grind the game to get stronger.
Okay.
Like
Interesting.
like all the numbers here that shows everybody's level or rank or whatever,
So how do you level and rank up?
just by playing the game. It is designed to be played with like a team of 6 guys. So like that's
Oh,
why guilds are so important, and so much activity in the Vast Impact Gaming Guild, and even big times Discord right now. But you level up faster when you have all 6 guys. So you basically huddle up with 6 guys in voice chat or whatever, and then you
okay.
go off into like, look, I'll show you down here. Well,
Somebody just ran off there.
there's these portals. Yeah, there's basically these portals, and you just jump in them, and those are maps or dungeons, and
Okay.
you jump in there and fight, and that's how you level up. See, here's one right here. See, it's counting me down.
So you're just by yourself right now running around.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I would do is what most people do is go into Discord, into their guild, into voice chat, say I'll meet you in this server at
Okay.
so and so place, and then we'll fight. This portal, for example.
Oh, okay.
And look, it
But
shows
it's
you what
wide
level you
open.
need to be.
Everybody's in there together. But then,
Open world.
yeah, it's open. So then you meet at a spot here in this metaverse, and then you jump through portal all together and you go do your thing.
Yeah, you go to the dungeon and fight to the boss, and then when you get loot in there, and that's how you level up.
Man, you can sell the loot. So those are NFTs.
Yeah, the loot, yeah, it's all like gear, like clothes, armor, stronger weapons, all that stuff. And then yes, you do get NFT drops for fighting the boss. So the NFTs tend to typically only drop like the big ones. You sometimes space drops to people
Really?
when you kill the big boss and it's a team of 6. Maybe they still drop sometimes when it's not a team of 6, but that's when the big stuff, I believe, typically drops. And those are the ones, yeah, you sell on the market.
Okay. And then you can also buy and own land. How's that work?
Yep. So I'll show you. Like, this is actually an account that we've got some land on right now. So this feature is super cool, dude. So you just see this button bar down here at the bottom,
Yeah. Yeah.
and on the right hand side there. So if I hit the 0 one, it opens this up, and so I can move this portal here to wherever, and it
Okay.
opens up. So look, Blue Ghost personal metaverse.
Oh,
So
baby.
you go in here, dude. This is what's gonna really catch on. Which this ties into the furniture. You customize your crib basically, and then all this stuff has value. And then the crafting aspect is you can craft better and better stuff. So it brings you in here, and then here's a crafting machine, weapon gem crafter.
Okay.
So you can hit this bad boy and go in here, and there's a fire gem of scorch. So you would attach that to your weapon, and it would enhance your weapon, and it would like wield fire.
Okay. And the way you get that is by beating a boss, you said?
Being the boss and using the different items needed. Kind of like
Okay.
DFK. Look, see on the right hand side, it's got that red gem and that blue thing and that gray thing.
Mm-hmm.
You need all 3 of those, which you find in the dungeons, to craft that other gem, which you
That
can
gem.
attach to your weapon.
And then is that an NFT or does it become an NFT when you craft it?
That's not an NFT. That just
Okay.
is like an in-game item that you
Okay.
use. The stronger the NFTs, it shows you on the screen. It's like NFT dropped. It's like a big,
I
it's almost
see.
like a lot, like you hit on a slot machine or something. It does a
Right.
bunch of
Okay.
bells and
Okay.
whistles go off.
So a lot of times you don't hit that when you beat the boss, but sometimes you will.
Right. The drop rate is slim on that, but
Okay.
you will hit them. So and people, and just think about the guys that have been playing for the last year and a half, grinding every day. Like some of these guys are hardcore. They've been
Yeah.
getting these the whole time.
Okay. And so is
So
that also what's going on right now with the DFK boar hunts? You try and fight the
um
boars right now, and sometimes you get NFT drops. Is that
yeah, like Karakit, I saw where he finally got a some kind of a some kind of sword or a scepter or something. But yes, very similar. I don't know how many times he had to do those war hunts to get it, but I'm probably like 50 or 60, maybe more.
Wow.
Um, but
Okay.
yeah, but very similar. But
Okay.
so here's your stash box. You can go in here. Say if your all your loot on all your stuff on the right hand side is full that you carry on you, you can put stuff over here. You can see I put one of those artifact fragments there in purple.
Okay.
It's epic. And then those are all your potions that you can
Okay.
use in game. But here's the cool part, man. So the space, so everybody gets this when they get to a certain level, this
Okay.
little spot right here. But the space you add on to this door. And when you do,
The
you get this
space.
cool hallway. And here's a piece of space. So this is like a legendary large that we bought. And see,
Okay. So
so
this is your land that you bought.
right, this is what they call land here is called space.
Okay.
Um, so what these doors let you do is connect forgeries and armories, which lets you craft the weapons. The only way you can craft stuff is by owning space in the game.
Oh. And then once you craft something, then does it become an NFT that you can sell or no?
That's what it lets you get into level it up from one tier to two tier to three tiers. And as far as if it becomes an NFT, I got to get back with you on that. I don't know
Okay.
that it does. I think the
It
stuff that
has
I think the
resale value.
NFTs that drop are like maybe not swords and weapons. I got to check back with you on that.
So like, okay. Yeah, because when I went to the marketplace, for example, like where I was earlier, NFT
Right. So
marketplace.
the stuff that you see there is the stuff that you can that are NFTs that drop. So they're
Okay.
cosmetic NFTs. Remember.
Okay. And what is like an armory mystery box, like you mentioned?
Right, so that's probably gonna have some of those fragments and things of that nature that you use to craft and upgrade the weapons.
Okay.
That's probably gonna have, and they'll probably have some armor or something like that in there. Because remember, you got all these armor pieces as well that you upgrade. Um,
I see. And why would I want a bed? There's an epic,
um,
rare, uncommon bed. These are all NFTs that you can
as far as
purchase.
I know, right now, there's no real utility for that other than just looking cool in your space.
Okay.
Like that's why mine is empty because I don't own anything.
Yeah. Sure.
um, but so, and then I'll show you an exalted. So this is like the next level down, and then this is the one I was telling you about that's going for like 900 right now. It's a small exalted. So when
Okay.
you connect the armory and forgeries to this type of space, that's what allows you to craft the most rare weapons.
Oh, baby.
So every tier space you can only craft to that tier weapon.
And then as you level up your hero and your weapons and all that, you as far as you know, that's not yet for sale. That can't become an NFT yet. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it
Yeah, as
fully.
far as I know, the weapons you
Okay.
cannot sell
And
that make
nor
them
the
stronger.
heroes themselves as you level the hero.
It's it's like I think the NFTs that are for sale that you can move to MetaMask are like the space, the
Okay.
cosmetic stuff that you see there, and
Okay.
then like see how my weapon looks cool like that, and I switched it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Those are also for sale. So it's just a cosmetic piece. The actual strength in the weapon itself is not for sale. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
So you got when you first download the launcher and you're playing this game, you get to choose a hero that's your guy. This is
That's
your
right. There's
guy that
four
you're gonna
different
build.
classes: Time Warrior, Shadow Blade, Chronomancer, and I believe the other one is the healer. I can't think of the name right now.
Okay. So you can pick any of these. Can you have as many heroes as you want? You can just
So no, you can only you only play one character, but the cool thing is you have
yeah.
these things called pocket watches. So the
Okay.
pocket watch that lets you yes play different characters. So you got different pocket
Oh.
watches. One can be this guy I have right here, the Time Warrior. You can
Mm-hmm.
right there in game switch here to this. I'll show it to you. Here's a
Okay.
pocket watch on the left hand side here. See it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Look at all the stats, dude.
Okay.
So we
So
can
then you
switch
can
from one to the other. So one can be the Time Warrior, the next guy can be the Shadow Blade, the other time pocket watch can be a. one of the other guys, Chronomancer,
Okay.
and you
And
can
so
switch
that's
right there in game. Not I don't think in level, but in between levels you can,
okay.
or
That
maybe
is
you can in
cool.
level.
All right. And so you start out, you pick whatever hero you want to pick. Is that right?
Correct.
And then whatever type of hero, if it's a healer or whatever. Okay. And then you build this guy up. You're trying to build him up. And
That's right.
you,
Here's the skill tree right here. Look at the depth of all the skill, and then you can just like we do in DFK. Look on here on the bottom right, strength,
yeah.
vitality. You just
Yeah.
you know
Agility, dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom.
and you
Okay.
get those as you level up. So you can
Yeah.
see on the top left, my guy's level 8 right now. When he hits level 9, he'll get 2 more stat points to add to whatever I want, and then I'll be able to add to my skill tree as well, whether I want a barbarian or warrior kick or whatever.
Okay. Okay. And then so as you level, does that is there a cost to that? Do you have to have the big time token?
Nope. I still haven't figured out the details on that yet, but you can see on the top right corner, I got 4,600 big time token, and then the other one there next to it is there you go. I got time crystals there. I got raw blush fire. So all these are ingredients basically, but you don't have to have none of these to level up. You just got to play the game. Just when you level up, it lets you, add to your whatever skill you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and then of course, the more you level up, the stronger you get. The more the skill tree opens up, the more
Yeah.
abilities you have in game. Like a lot of, but it gets harder to level each time too, right? Just kind of like in DFK did.
Yeah.
So like these guys that are level 20, to get to level 22, very hard. Or me to get from level 8 to level 15, very easy.
I see. So how long have you been playing this?
So this resets. They do a wipe every so often to when they have to roll out big patches
Okay.
and even the playing field again. So they like a reset basically. So
Oh,
they just did a reset just now for the preseason launch a week ago. Some of these guys have already grinded up into probably level 30s by now. But I
dang.
think they've done like 4 or 5, maybe 6 total in the history.
Okay.
So whenever they
Interesting.
do a big rollout or update or add something, they usually have to wipe it.
How is the big time team? Do they do videos? Do they do AMAs?
They don't do them as frequently as like weekly. They do monthly, and they are pretty extensive. You can go to their here.
YouTube?
Let me take this down. I just
Okay.
wanted to show you. It's pretty clean though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So they've got a team that communicates. Uh
Let me see.
Interesting. And so like the Arthurian barrel is $28. Why would I want to buy that?
Yeah, that I don't think has
We don't know.
none of that stuff has a really whole lot of. I don't think it has any utility currently. I think you just got to be pretty much wanting to collect that stuff now in the hopes that it's going to go up when people come in. It's probably like from an investment standpoint because
Is the team going to try and add some kind of utility for it?
I
Or
would
why
assume
why would
so,
somebody
man.
want to buy it?
Yeah, that is a good question for
Yeah.
somebody that's got
Okay.
more experience in the game than me.
Okay, KG saying they communicate well in their Discord. Good deal.
Yeah, some of these guys in chat, hopefully there's 8 people in here now. Maybe somebody's got a little bit more info in that regard.
Yeah, because Kong just knows a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, where most of my time has been over the last year. So,
Yeah, we're DFK junkies, but we're trying to broaden that out. And so anybody with the big time team or a big guru in the community, anytime you guys, we could do another video
love
talking,
to have you on.
doing even a deeper dive. So what is your outlook? Why are you bullish on this thing? What's your, what caused you to get in there and get land? Give me kind of like a broad picture of why you believe in big time.
Yeah, I think the initial, honestly, reason we got the land was it was during the big land rush, that
Okay.
we had a couple of years ago, and when things were really hot.
Yeah.
Obviously, things cooled off significantly from that, but A lot of the key things that we look for, man, these guys do I know monthly AMAs. They're
Yeah.
constantly improving. I've been watching, on the outskirts for a couple of years now. Things have come a long way. Um, I think they got a huge community, man. Their Discord is blowing up. I think they got a lot of people that are very positive in there. That are looking to. One of the aspects I love about it is that it's not going to be a game you sit there and play by yourself. You're gonna, if you want to be good and have a good time, you got to get in their voice chat, meet some people, talk. Get your headphones on, get your headset on,
Yeah.
and spend the next thing you know, spend a couple of hours playing with these guys,
Yeah.
and I think it builds it really pulls on the heartstrings of that community piece.
Okay.
And
What Web 2 game would you most compare it to? What is this like? What type of game is this called?
it's an open world. I'm trying to think, man. I don't really know anything that I've really seen like it, man, that I could
It
compare it
kind of
to.
is like a Diablo or no?
Mate, I don't think so. It's an RPG. It's like a fast action multiplayer RPG. Is
Okay.
probably what I would compare it to.
Okay. And you play it on your computer?
Playing on Windows. It's not on
Yeah. It's not
on
on cell
Apple yet.
phone? Is it on any
Not on.
cell phone? Okay.
You're gonna have to have a good graphics card to because it's pretty good graphics, and
Yeah.
it does take some power to run it. So I think that's one reason they're maybe don't have it on Apple yet.
Okay. Okay. Interesting,
Um,
man. Well, there you have it. Big time. Anything else? This is something I've
I
been
think
hearing about for a couple of years now. So
yeah,
it's good to,
check out their I would say check out their Discord, check out their YouTube channel. I'm sitting here on it right now. They do some pretty
okay.
frequent stuff. Get on their X account, and yeah, you'll
And
see there's a whole market, man, and there's people making
okay.
money right now selling stuff on this market, like
Okay.
different just cosmetics and of different rarities and stuff. So
Yeah. Man, we'll put their Twitter, their YouTube, their website that takes you then to this openloot.com. Okay. Openloot.com. And also bigtime.gg is kind of where I started.
yep, and we can do some gameplay on the next one because you
Mm-hmm.
really don't get the full effect of it until you get like I said, until you start running those dungeons and playing with a few guys. I saw maybe we can get Diamond Hands in there. I saw he was streaming it
Oh,
on Twitch. If you're on Twitch and you search it on Twitch, I guarantee you're going to find a bunch of people streaming it on Twitch.
okay.
These gamers are into it, man.
So Diamond Hands was streaming big time this game.
That's correct.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this
Okay.
morning.
That's what you were saying earlier. Gotcha. Because he's a big Undead Blocks stud. Okay. We're going to get Diamond Hands in here then.
Yeah, this is more, more close combat, you know,
Okay.
tag teaming, running dungeons.
Awesome. All right, guys. I love you, man. Time to go
All
work out,
right.
baby. CrossFit
Hey,
time.
good to see you, man. Appreciate it.
I love you. We're going to come back and do more big time coverage down the road. Love you, Kong. Thank you. Anybody else from the community, reach out. Let's
Yes.
see what this all about. Why are people so excited? We want to do a much deeper dive into this. Love you guys. KG, love you, my man. Peace out.
All right,
Peace
guys.
out.
Appreciate you.
Starbuck, Knoxville, Blue Ghost, Trevor. Love you guys. Crypto Grady
Thanks for
and
showing
Kong
up, guys.
out.
Later.